Hi, good evening, friends. Obviously, I'm reading from our kitchen. Let's continue with chapter 6 of Hail Holy Queen. We left off with a paragraph We are made brothers and sisters of Christ. We were asking the question, is it easy to approach our Queen Mother, being of royalty? So, it says here, we are made brothers and sisters of Christ, Adelphos, from the same womb. Thus we can confidently approach the Queen Mother of Heaven, not just because she condescends in her great mercy to hear us, but because we are her children, of royal birth, of noble blood. We can go to her not only because she is Christ's Queen Mother, but because she is ours. The next subtitle is Labor Paeans, spelled Paeans. How then are we, in our newfound royalty, to relate to this Queen Mother? The Marian dogmas take us only so far, and in fact, they seem to point beyond themselves. Even the dogma most recently defined, the Assumption. The Assumption has a penultimate quality. Now that she is in heaven, what does she do? We know, after all, what Jesus does. The book of Revelation tells us that he reigns, from Revelation 22, verse 3. We know, too, what the martyrs do in heaven. The book of Revelation tells us that they pray for the satisfactory resolution of matters on earth. From Revelation chapter 6, verse 9, verse 10. It should be no surprise, then, that the book of Revelation tells us what Mary does in heaven. As the new Eve, the mother of all the living, she mothers the church, the rest of her offspring, from Revelation 12, verse 17. Addressing the question of why the woman of Revelation is still in labor, though she is in heaven, Pope Pius X said, quote, "What birth was it? Surely it was the birth of us who, still in exile, are yet to be generated to the perfect charity of God and to eternal happiness." And the birth pains show the love and desire with which the Virgin from heaven above watches over us and strives with unwearying prayer to bring about the fulfillment of the number of the elect. Always a mother, Mary watches over us, prays for us, and leads us to fulfillment in life. The Second Vatican Council teaches, quote, "This motherhood of Mary in the order of grace continues uninterruptedly from the consent which she loyally gave at the Annunciation, and which she sustained without wavering beneath the cross, until the eternal fulfillment of all the elect. Taken up to heaven, she did not lay aside this saving office, but by her manifold intercession continues to bring us the gifts of eternal salvation. Therefore the Blessed Virgin is invoked in the Church under the titles of Advocate, Helper, Benefactress, and Mediatrix." From Lumen Gentium 662, cited in Catechism number 969. The Mediatrix is the message. That's the next subtitle. You will sometimes hear non-Catholics objecting to the title Mediatrix applied to Mary. In my days as an evangelical, I would rush to the one Bible verse that seemed to snuff out that title. St. Paul's categorical assertion that Christ is the one mediator between God and man.